Team Roe or Team Wade? Which side are you on? Okay, we have 4 rows. Seems like a lot of people don't know which side they're on. I'm not here to tell you which side you're on, Roe or Wade. I'm simply going to tell you how you know which one is Roe and which one is Wade. I've created a mnemonic device. Roe represents Jane Roe. By the way, this subject is about abortion. Roe represents Jane Roe, who was defending her body. And the way you remember this is Roe is like salmon roe. You guys had sushi before? Yeah, the little eggs that they put on sushi. It's called salmon roe. Yummy. It's just like, it's so delicious, right? So that's how you remember it. Roe is eggs, my choice. That's how you remember Roe. Wade was a dude going against her, and here's how you remember Wade, because Wade is like wading in the water from the waist down, and Wade represents dudes who want to control women's bodies from the waist down. That's how you remember Roe versus Wade. For the record, I'm Team Caviar. Yeah, maybe there are some rich Jewish bankers, but like my friends aren't getting a piece. The only cut they got was their foreskin, you know?
Remember, there's only 3 races of human beings on the planet. There's white people, there's non-white people, and then there's white supremacists, okay? And that's it. We gotta get rid of the goddamn white supremacists, all right? We got no time left in this bitch.
I need you guys to get super loud and welcome Sammy Obeid!
Give it up! Why are you still here? Why don't you just go out and fight the race war that was just ignited a few moments ago? Get out there, grab a bat, come on. I'm dressed the same as him, because I'm basically gonna continue the set. I'm kidding. Loosen up. I know there's a time change, so everybody's like, it's 11. I just found out that I have a friend who doesn't know what inflation is yet. That's always fun to find out your friend is like that dumb. I was like, how you feeling about this inflation? He's like, that's like balloons, right? I was like, oh no. Oh, this is not looking good. I was like, how do you not yet know what inflation is? He's like, oh, I remember they first started talking about it. It was scary. But then they kept talking about it, and now I've heard the word inflation so many times, it's lost all its value. I'm like, man, I think you just defined inflation. He's like, whatever it is, I don't buy it. I was like, oh, there we go. I used to live in San Francisco, but had to move out because I also like to eat. And then I heard last week that Nancy Pelosi's husband got attacked in his San Francisco home, right? Horrible. All I could think when I heard that was like, man, I wonder how much that place closes on Zillow. Because me and Nancy, we have the same job. She's a speaker, I'm a speaker. But I'm the speaker of a studio apartment. And she's a speaker of a house, you know? But I've been inspired because the UK got their first Indian prime minister, dude. Yeah. It's proof that a brown person can lead a predominantly white country if they're a billionaire, super conservative, and technically not elected. My politics are kind of all over the place. My girlfriend's politics are interesting because she's very progressive under normal circumstances. But I've noticed that when she's menstruating, she's like full-on Republican. She's like, I don't care about your feelings, your pronouns, I want to eat now. I call it the red wave. All right, this one's gonna be worse. I used to be married. Yes, I was a polygamist. Nobody ever cheers for that. I had maybe 50 to 100 wives. I don't know, I stopped counting at some point. But multicultural, every race, gender, sexual orientation in my wife community. And in any multicultural society, you will have discrimination. So the African American wives were subject to racism, so we started a movement, Black Lives Matter. Some people weren't happy with this, so a counter movement was started, All Wives Matter. And then there was Stop Asian Wives Hate, and then one wife put on a shirt that said White Wives Matter. We were like, what the fuck? And started saying anti-Semitic stuff, so I just put on a shirt that said I want a divorce. But what I'm saying is I still believe in marriage, which technically makes me a white supremacist. Okay, that was the bit. Okay. That was really just a segue into talking about Kanye. So I'm pissed at Kanye. I'm pissed that Kanye said that stuff because now I can't listen to Kanye's music publicly. I can't listen to Kanye West, can't listen to R. Kelly. My college playlist is just Lil Jon at this point. Isn't that wild? The one who said, till the sweat dripped down my balls. is the one who didn't get canceled. It makes sense, though. He wore his heart on his sleeve, you know what I mean? He showed his true colors from the gate. Like R. Kelly, he was too romantic, like he's hiding some creepy stuff, for sure. Kanye was too prolific, we're like, he's got some demons. But Lil Jon was like, skeet, 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 skeet. We're like, this guy till the end. A lot of people are having a hard time separating Kanye's artistry from what he said. You can do that. Kanye is proof that you can be both a genius and an idiot at the same time. I mean, he is a Gemini. Some people are pissed. Starting a different kind of war now. A lot of people say it's mental health. No, he definitely has a thing against Jewish people. Yeah, that's why he goes by Ye now. He took the Khan out because it's Jewish. Can't go by Yeezus, that's also Jewish. It's hurtful because, you know, I'm in stand-up comedy, like 50% of my friends are Jewish. So to hear Kanye say something like, oh, the Jews control the banks. Like, my friends can't even control their checking accounts, you know? Yeah, maybe there are some rich Jewish bankers, but like my friends aren't getting a piece. The only cut they got was their foreskin, you know? What I'm saying is I don't tolerate anti-Semitism. And I think if you hate Jewish people, it's just because you're jealous. You want to be them. Yeah, and I'm Palestinian. Yeah. That's how you know we don't hate the Jews, because we want to do our own thing. It's been a stressful year. 2022, the year we found out the Cold War never fucking ended. Right? Yeah. I have a friend who gets real mad when you call it a war, but he's also the kind who's like, I don't like titles. He's like, we're not at war with Russia. If it was a war, we would have soldiers over there. I was like, we do. Her name is Brittany Griner. Her weapon is hash oil. She's a POW. And she's not a small person. She's 6'9". That's a big prisoner of war over there in Russia. Okay, for those of you who do not know who Brittany Griner is, she's a player for the WNBA. For those of you unfamiliar with the WNBA, it's a basketball league for women. And for those of you unfamiliar with women, get in line, brother. Brittany Griner is sentenced to a Russian prison cell for 9 years. And I never would have thought that in the same year I would buy 2 free Britney shirts. And people try to say it's a double standard. What if she was in the NBA? No, I don't see it as black, white, man, or woman. I see Brittany Griner as a fellow stoner. Potheads, this is our battle. It's our time to show that marijuana is a human fucking right. And if you don't believe that, you haven't tried OG Kush. Laced with some raspberry hash. Ever since Brittany got locked up, Stoner's been real silent. I guess they've been smoking indicas. And a lot of people are like, well, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? She's in the cell, she's in the cell. No, we could free Brittany if we give the Russians the prisoner that we have that they want. Have you heard of him? His name's Victor Bout. It's called The Merchant of Death. Sounds like a decent guy. He's a merchant, he's a businessman. Yeah. But you have Americans like, we can't give them back the arms dealer. He sold weapons to many countries and started civil wars and fueled coups. I'm like, yeah, you're right, that's America's job. Can't be taking that good work in this economy. Gotta keep that for ourselves. I think there's a double standard for sure. Can you thought experiment for a moment? What if it wasn't Brittany Griner, and instead, it was Tom Brady? Good old New England Patriot, right? All the East Coast would be flooded with free Tom shirts, maybe not his wife, but free Tom shirts all around. You're like, well, you know, we've got an arms dealer, but Tom's also an arms dealer, you know what I mean? He's also a ringleader. We'd have him freed faster than a ball deflates, you know what I mean? Brittany Griner is like the Tom Brady of the WNBA, talent-wise, except her wife actually stands by her. All I'm saying is, if we can free a Britney from her dad, we can free a Britney from a Vlad. All right, thank you so much. I'm Sammy Obeid.
Please
please make it very, very loud for Sammy Obeid. Come on! I was the last comic's his older brother. His older, shorter, less cool brother.
Brown comics.
And I'm a brown comics. Fuck yeah.
Comics.
My guy. Fuck, dude. I love San Francisco nowadays. You know what I mean? It used to be like the PC city, and now like the motherfuckers who can afford it are like, brown motherfuckers! Thank you, bro. Thank you. Support brown comedy, am I right? Fuck, dude. Oh, and he stood up, baby! Thanks for coming out and supporting local comedians on a Sunday, man. That means a lot. It means a lot to us. It makes me a little concerned for you, but it means a lot. Because we're all struggling right now in some sense, right? I have a side hustle. I'm a fitness instructor. Yeah, I teach a fitness class just for men. We teach men how to not ejaculate inside of women unintentionally. Yeah, it's a lot of hips, yeah. It's called pull-outies. Yeah. Bring your own towel. It's a good finish right there, huh? I was watching Fox News because it helps with the writer's block, and did you hear about Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who filled 2 planes, not one, 2 aircraft with migrants and flew them to Martha's Vineyard as a political stunt, offered them jobs, right? And people were like, "That's so funny. That was a good move." Like, I'm gonna say that was a little bit fucked up, right? And in September too, of all months. Right? As if September needs another Republican inside job that reroutes 2 planes. Now I gotta remember 9/11 and 9/14. Thanks, DeSantis. I'm running out of dates here. I'm actually making shirts for the 2024 election. I already made shirts for both sides. One says Ron DeSantis 1924. Because that's the year he's living in, and the other one says Biden 2024. But if you look closely, it says Biden 1942 to 2024. Yeah. Speaking of good topics that bring everybody together, the Queen died. Some people very happy about that. Noticing a racial trend by my eyes. No, the Queen died. A lot of people very upset. A lot of people cried when the Queen died. I didn't, but I cried when Tupac died. So I get it. Tupac was like the Queen. Yes! Tupac and the Queen, very similar. They don't get compared enough. Both controversial figures, both associated with some international thuggery, and both died by 96. Tupac and the Queen. I know, people get angry, like, how dare you compare those two? Tupac was one of the greats. I know, I get it. Some people are touchy about colonialism. Like, don't worry, I actually stole this joke from an Indian comic, so it's perfectly safe. They're saying that fascism is on the rise in America. But the good news is most people don't know what that means. So, can you be affected by something you don't know what it is? I asked my friend, I was like, do you know what fascism is? It involves the face, right? He said he thought it involves the face. I was like, what do you think about Mussolini? He's like, I love that pasta. This is bad. I want to give a shout out to the people in Iran right now, standing up against their government, protesting the murder of Mahsa Amini. For those of you not familiar, a young woman was killed 2 weeks ago for not wearing her hijab. And for those of you not cultured at all, hijab is basically, it's like a hoodie, basically. It's like a hoodie. I know it's not the best way to describe it, but one of my friends was like, see, that would never happen in America. I'm like, yeah, you're right, because in America, they kill you for having the hoodie on. People are dying over dress codes everywhere. Can't we let this begin the discussion, or at least finish it once and for all, that dress codes of any kind are stupid as fuck? People should be able to wear whatever they want to wear. And I know you're like, Sammy, we can see your outfit. We know you think that way. Because dress codes of any kind, they always come from men, right? Who know the least about fashion. This makes no sense that men are choosing the dress. I've never heard of a woman enforcing dress code on other men. Aside from all my exes, I've never heard of it. And it's always men asking women to cover up. And it's so bullshit because we know these cover-up rules, they aren't about religion. They aren't about morality. Every cover-up rule traces back to a weak man who can't control his little dick, okay? That's all it is. In the workplace, in public, at Disney World, at a comedy club. It's fucking ridiculous. It's always coming from a weak man. It's like we make it seem like, oh, the woman's body is the problem. No, the problem's in here. This is where the dirty is. We need a hijab for men's brains. That's what we need. Some of you men need a job and a hijab. A real man embraces whatever a woman wears and tells her it looks amazing, even if it does not, okay? Even if it looks like shit. That's what you do. What I'm saying is defund the fashion police, okay? By the way, this is not an attack on religion. I just want to make sure. I respect every faith that does not knock at my door, okay? And it's not a knock on hijab either. This isn't a low blow, it's a high jab, all right? Wear what you want. But he got it, fantastic. Brown comics, baby. Fuck yeah, dude. This guy studies our culture, he's ready! Go Browns, man, we're in Cleveland. Live from Cleveland, baby. It's so crazy that the West Coast is in a long-term drought, and then the rest of the country is just flooding in water, right? Every time I see a flood or a hurricane on the East Coast, like I'm both like terrified and jealous at the same time. And I don't like feeling that way. Why have we not yet created a transcontinental pipeline that takes water from the east to the west? I know you're like, Sammy, the government's not gonna pay for a pipeline that doesn't carry oil. Okay, fine. Maybe we can't afford a pipe. What about a fucking half pipe, dude? Right? All right, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm running for president in 2036, and I'm gonna build an aqueduct that takes water from the flooded east to the thirsty west, all right? We're gonna build a duct, and Mexico's gonna pay for it. We're gonna build a duct along the southern border. It's gonna double as a duct and a border. Because if you can swim across an aqueduct, you deserve to be in this country, all right? Those aren't illegals. That's our future Olympic swimming team right there. No, we're gonna build a duct, and it's gonna be amazing. And I already got the motto: duct or we're fucked. Done. Done. Thanks so much for coming out to the Punchline tonight. You're amazing.
Recession? In this economy? I'm an American and I stand firmly against recession. Everybody relax. We are not in a recession. I repeat, we are not in a recession.
Technically, we are in a recession.
We are in a recession. I repeat, we are in a recession. We're in a recession! We're in a recession! Okay, we are in a recession, but the government doesn't want us talking about it because that could ruin consumer confidence, which makes it worse. Oh, God. Rule number 1 of Recession Club, don't tell anybody about Recession Club. There's no confession that we're in a recession, so as a concession, stay home and watch Secession. The official definition of recession is when you have economic shrinkage. Sorry if that word triggers anybody hopping out of a pool. The shrinkage must last for 2 consecutive quarters. 2 quarters, which we know adds up to 50 cents, so keep an eye on that guy. Prices might go up in the club. We measure the shrinkage in GDP, or gross domestic product, which is also what I call my bodily fluids. Come on, if you groan at that, you're just proving my point. It's gross. But what GDP doesn't realize is most of us are influencers now. And nobody's counting this art as product. Help! We need to factor in art. Look at the formula for GDP. The A is missing. There's literally an A-hole.
But can you quantify art?
Well, let's see how many views this get. Huh. We're in a recession! We're in a recession!
Is a fetus life? Some people believe that a fetus is a part of a woman's body, and some people believe that it's a life. And really the answer is it's both. We definitely know that a fetus is a part of a woman's body because it only eats when she eats, right? That's why it's called feed us. You know what I mean? That's a dad joke, and I don't even have any buns in the oven. But is a fetus life? Well, yes, because it has a heartbeat, not a big brain, but a heartbeat. It's life, but is it an independent life, right? Because what happens when you remove a fetus from a woman's body within 5 months? It vanishes. It doesn't exist. So then the question is something really life if it can't survive without its mother? And I can say confidently, no, it's not. And I can say this because I still live with my mom. And I don't have a life. I can't go out. I can't come home late. I'm a fetus. I'm stuck to my mom. I'm literally independent. And it's my mom's body, her choice. That's all it is, dude. That's all it is.
Sammy's, he's like, Lyle, like one thing is about guys like us. We're funny. They are never going to meet somebody as funny as us. But they're going to be like, you know what? I laughed harder when I was with him. And I was like, damn, man, like, you right. And then Sammy said, come on, dog. That's just some bullshit I tell myself. They're probably stuck in a with a Chris Rock special in the background. The big piece of chicken.
Welcome to So Happy Hour. And now, your host, Sammy Obeid.
Everybody, welcome to So Happy Hour, the holiday edition. This show is brought to you by Omicron. That said, let's go ahead and get right into it. A lot of stuff going on in the world. I don't know if you guys are keeping up with the times, but a 90-year-old man serving a life sentence for marijuana has been released from prison. Yeah, or as he called it, the joint. You've probably heard this. CDC panel recommends the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines over Johnson & Johnson. Meanwhile, Johnson & Johnson recommends COVID over Johnson & Johnson. Good news, a lifted FDA restriction will allow women to receive abortion pills by mail. And this will mark the first time that the Postal Service will be responsible for an early delivery. You may have heard New Zealand passed a law that will prohibit anyone born after 2007 from ever purchasing tobacco. Meanwhile, in Florida, everyone born gets 2007 packs of cigarettes. And so we have it. The Pope says sins of the flesh aren't that serious. It's kind of strange announcement for the Pope to make on Bring Your Son to Work Day. The Biden family has a new puppy that they have named Commander, or as Biden calls him, hey, where did you come from? Biden announced he's making 500 million free at-home tests available. At a 50% false negative rate, that only results in 250 million dead grandmas. But here is the fantastic news of the week. The U.S. Army has created a vaccine that works on all variants of COVID and SARS. It's bombs. Like I said, this is the holiday edition of So Happy Hour. Whatever holiday you celebrate, we will respect it. Yeah, we're very respectful.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I noticed that you have not said Merry Christmas at all.
Yeah, I said Happy Holidays. We're respecting everybody. I'm sorry. Who are you?
Major First Lieutenant Avery, the commanding officer for the War on Christmas. Just here on official assignment.
I don't actually. Commander? Out of curiosity, are you? What branch of the military is this?
Salvation Army. Hooray!
Okay, hooray! That's the command of this. Okay, I actually didn't know that was actually part of the regular army. But thank you for the close. Yeah,
that's where I got this from actually. And I heard your little haha joke about our current conflict. I just want to know, do you think that war is funny, sir? Is this all supposed to be funny to you?
Yes, that is actually the very intention of this program that you ironically bombed. Yes.
Well, it's not. None of this is funny.
Okay, fair enough. But I guess I understand that this war on Christmas. I mean, I can't go anywhere without being bombarded by Christmas. So Christmas is still alive and well. So.
Oh yeah, you think so? You think it's alive and well? Well, obviously you were not a victim of 12/8, but I was at ground zero for 12/8, sir.
What is 12/8?
The Fox Christmas Tree Massacre. American are you? I remember.
Things going on. I mean.
Oh, you mean a liberal? First joke of the night.
I don't think we have the same sense of humor. Uh,
Think
look,
you're
we
right.
all want the same thing here, okay?
A real life Handmaid's Tale.
No.
No.
We want to forget about the fear and the anger that's in the world right now, you know, and just spend quality time with the people we love and get really drunk, you know, with the people that we hate. So,
Just sounds like Christmas, Sammy. That's Christmas you just described.
alternatively, it's the holidays. Like, you know, so what do you say we just end this silly war? Christmas is a holiday, a holiday. It's really the same thing, you know?
I usually don't negotiate with well,
With who?
comedians.
That is a fair point.
But,
Don't get me
you
started
know-
on comedy bookers.
You know, usually, Sammy, when people talk to me, it's just to yell at me or to tell me I smell like malt liquor or piss. But you treated me like a human being, and you know what? The war is over. That's it. It's over.
That's fantastic news. And you know, the smell comes off if you wash the shirt. So
I'm sorry, I'm not interested in it. That is my fragrance, but I'm sorry. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Sammy. I have an ethnic Santa situation right now, but you know what? Thank you and Merry Holidays.
Merry holidays. Well, it sounds like we still have some work to do, but not too bad for now. Everybody give it up for the Major from the Salvation Army. All right, let's go ahead and start our program here. Thank you for joining. And by the way, I believe that we started So Happy Hour this year in 2021. So thank you for the fantastic year to all of you. And Ruben's been high for all of it. So I think you haven't missed a show. Ruben hasn't missed a bong load. Okay, so we're going to bring out a very, very dear friend of mine. This is one of my favorite comedians in the game. And fantastic comedian, fantastic comedy producer, creator of the enterprise Laugh City, founded in Oakland, California. Everybody welcome my friend, Mr. Lyle Behrens.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey, Lyle.
Oh,
Looking good, man.
appreciate it. Breakups done me well.
Let's fucking talk about it, huh?
We don't gotta talk about my misery, but
Yeah, man, we got to, man. That's what, you know, that's what the holidays are about. So, and what kind of wine are you sipping tonight? Let us know.
I am drinking something from Compilations, my wine shipment just got in, drinking a nice Sangiovese. It is, yeah. And they put like little notes on it. So they're like, food pairings, lasagna, pizza, roasted veggies, and the aromas you get. I'm a wine nerd. It's fun.
Fuck yeah, Campo Vita wines, based out of Oakland. Some of the best.
Hopland. The tasting room was just in Oakland where we did the shows.
Where is Hopland?
Hopland it's in Mendocino County, so it's north of Napa and Sonoma. So like right before you get to weed country, it's like the last stop of wine country in NorCal.
And they have multiple tasting rooms. Is the Oakland just one of them, or is that the only one in the Bay Area?
Oh, that's gone now.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah. Because of COVID.
COVID.
Ew.
Campo Vita, fantastic wines, all organic wines. Lyle used to run a show there. And now you've moved on over. You know, Lyle, you've been doing shows at The Layover. You've been doing shows at Campo Vita. Executive Order Bar and Lounge in San Francisco. And where's your newest venture?
Right now, I'm moving around a lot. I'm kind of with the nomad lifestyle, kind of like you right now.
Nice.
But I am doing a New Year's Eve show at Stageworks in San Francisco on 2 shows, 8 and 10 p.m. So that's that's what's coming up.
That's a legendary show, legendary venue. Everybody check out Stageworks this New Year's Eve, right after my shows at Cobb's. So we can bounce back and forth. That's awesome, man. So, you know, you've recently been doing the trifecta, the holy trifecta of comedy, which I say is the Bay Area, New York, and Los Angeles. And if you can work Chicago in there, you get the holy quadrifecta of comedy.
So how was LA the last time you were there?
It was nice. It feels like less crowded now with all the people going to Austin or back home, but LA was good. I liked it. If people felt more there than they ever have. Like, did you feel that?
Yeah, actually I do. Yeah. I go there now and I'm like, I still hate this place, but I like it a little bit more,
Yeah, it's like there's still the stuff where it's like traffic's still like a pain in the like there was that one stretch during COVID where it's like, oh great, there's no traffic, but there's no place to go,
Right. Absolutely. And are you back in Oakland right now?
I am, yeah.
Nice. What are you any New Year's goals you have brewing in the works? Resolutions, I should say.
I like to actually start my New Year's resolutions now. Yeah. Like in advance. So I'm like, because like the easy thing is like January, I'm gonna be, and it's like you're not gonna be by February, but like you tell yourself you are.
Right.
So like now I'm like just starting to do it. Like all the stuff, like I don't know if I should say my New Year's resolutions because I feel like they're like all like a little on the crass side and basic. But I mean,
no, come on, man. That's what we're here for, man. What do you look at us? What do we look like to you? Some sophisticated people? Come on. I
mean, it's a well-done show, I don't know, but no, it's okay. So one thing I started doing since being single, I'm like, all right, I'm eating one meal a day, right? It's like, and I'm like trying to do more
as a diet. Is the intention like dietary, like to or just to scale down and be more simple?
Little both. I mean, it's also like as like a man, it's like, all right, well, I'm single again, and I gotta like, I'm not gonna try to use my personality at this. Like I'm 30. It's like I like things the way I like them. I'm like grumpy. I'm picky. Like it's just I'm like I need to look better. So like that's part of it. And then it's also just like with counting calories. I'm like, because you've seen my weight fluctuate throughout the years. You know me like 13 years, something like that. You've seen many different versions of me, and eating salad and soup feels like a job. It's just like I'm just drinking or crunching on something cold, and I'm like, let me just eat once a day. Stick to that.
And you've already started it.
I have. I'm taking a break during the holidays, but because it's the holidays. But it's after Christmas.
So what time of day do you eat the meal?
Well, Black people, we normally eat dinner at 8 p.m. So. Yeah, Black people eat at 8 p.m. That's like all Black people eat dinner at 8.
That's why I never see any of my Black friends at 8 o'clock. They always disappear.
No. We got a plate. Like even at the comedy shows, like when you're like, "Where's Lyle?" It's like Lyle's got a plate of tinfoil somewhere,
right,
behind the curtain. No, it'll probably be like a throughout the day sort of thing where it's I'm making two things, so I'm like just throughout the day, like all right, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then you have your. It's kind of like drinking on New Year's Eve. Like you don't just do it all at once. You pace yourself. That's me though.
That's great. So eating one meal a day. That was the basic one.
Oh God! When you say it out loud though, see that's why I'm scared to say it. It's like you say your goals and you have somebody say it out loud and you're just like, what have I become?
Let me clarify. Your New Year's resolution for 2022 is to eat 365 meals.
Yeah, there we go. I like that. You always say shit with math. I appreciate it. Stuff. I'm sorry, this is PG.
You heard like I Lau Barons? He did 365 meals in a year. That's awesome. Any what's your career career game plan? I know because you're a very business savvy person. You have some credits now under your belt, but we know you're due for something bigger and better. We know it's coming. So what's your plan?
My God, this is really funny because like we're actually like friends. Can I pull the curtain back a little bit?
Yeah, pull the curtain, man.
We're like me and Sammy are like actually friends, and like I be just like complaining to him like these individuals in the industry, they don't get, because I'm a real individual, and I don't say individual now, I say something else. But so I just like this. No, but it's like really is I actually have a new act I'm working on that because I've had some big changes in my life. So I don't know if you feel this, like when you like make a move, you get out of a long-term relationship, you take some L's, you have some good stuff happen to you. It's kind of like having a tailored suit. Like you need your act to represent where you're at. Otherwise, you're just on stage going through the motions, like, and like people can kind of feel it. And for me, I want to drop like a new album because I'm really just into dropping albums. Like I love, that's like a thing that I'm like, in terms of things I can control, that's the thing I want to do. I have some scripts and some pilots I'm working on about my kids, Gladys and Sharif. Animated series.
So for those of you who don't follow Lyle on social media, Lyle has this running gag, you could say, or maybe I shouldn't spoil it, about his kids.
You can spoil it.
Yeah, he's always talking about his fake kids, different names every time. He's got new kids, different ages. Usually states the race of his kids too, for whatever reason. Definitely aligned, or who his his girlfriend at the time, whoever that is. Very, very hilarious, this imaginary family that Lyle's created. And you're actually now going to construct a whole album around it, or a pilot around it? Is that your plan?
Yeah, I want to do an animated series because I remember like it was Valentine's, and like the way I was inspired, it was Valentine's Day one year, and I saw all these sad single moms. No, shout out all the single moms, but I saw these sad single moms on social media, and they was all like, "This is my Valentine," and it's like a little 6-year-old, and I'm like, "Oh shit, what if I did that?" And then I was like, and then I just started making. I was like, I got my 17-year-old daughter Gladys, my 15-year-old son Sharif, and then as the years went by, I got a 35-year-old white girlfriend named Mildred that has a 14-year-old son named Parker that calls me the N-word and I beat him up. And it's like, he's not real, okay? I don't know. I heard you laughing earlier and I got defensive. They didn't laugh at that. But
save that for season 2.
Okay.
So that's awesome, man. And you're in the Bay Area right now, but what city do you want to live in next?
Well, we gotta talk about that later. No, really, because it's like I was in New York and then just broke up with the girlfriend. I'm like, I'm gonna go to LA where I know people and I'm loved. And then I go to LA and I'm like, you know what, this is like, I like this, even though I like New York lifestyle better, but it's like they're losing their minds out there. Like it was flooding in the summer, it was like storms and like cicadas, and everybody's got COVID, and I'm like, God, we're doing all this to like live in a cardboard box, and like with New York, you got to be out the house all the time. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just not worth it.
Right. What annoyed you the most this year?
I like how you phrased that. What annoyed me the most, personally, or just about life for all of us?
It could be all. It could be. You can name a couple things that come to your head.
What annoyed me the most is like COVID. Like we still don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
It's like stuff is kind of open, it's kind of not. Some people are sick, some people aren't. Everybody still thinks they're a doctor, so just like we're still doing this. Like I kind of wish we could go back to when everybody thought they were a political analyst and everybody's like, let me tell you who I'm voting for and why you're wrong and why I'm right. Like, I'm like, God, I really don't like this world still, that we're still kind of like out here like this. You know what I was kind of annoyed about? Like when stuff opened up, I thought we were going to have like a big kind of like Independence Day type moment where like we're running in the streets, kissing each other and every place is packed and super fun to be. Yeah. But I think we got so settled in to like being in the house and a home. Like I'm way more of a homebody than I was before. I mean, you remember me like
over there, honey.
Yeah, over there, honey. And one time, me and Sammy were like in Chicago together and we're doing these shows. And I was like 26, 27. And Sammy, I was like, come on, Sammy, let's go out. Come on, let's go out. Come on, let's go out. We done comedy. And then Sammy's like, Lyle, I'm gonna have a talk with you. Right. So I think, because Sammy like pretends he's my dad a lot, and it's great. He's like, son, certain cities you go out. New York, yeah, go out, have some drinks. Chicago, do your spots. You sleep in, and then you go get food the next day. That's how you do Chicago. You do food, do your spots. You don't go out in Chicago. And I'm like, oh, okay.
That's a great. I don't remember that. I made that up. That sounds like something I would say.
But I feel that approach is how people are with going out now.
Right. Sure.
That might have been a little too meta of an answer.
That's a great. So people nowadays approach going out like I do in Chicago, but really I do in every city and just made that up.
Yeah. You just made that. Well, we went out in Seattle though. That was fun. I could tell you hated doing it, but like,
where did we do recreate? I mean, we went to eat Ethiopian food. What did we do other than that?
No, that was fun. No, I mean, I don't. We had dinner. Okay,
we had dinner.
That was dinner. That wasn't going out. Now,
right. Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like,
when we went out was when it was after the show. It was your homegirl from high school that I actually ran into when I was in Scottsdale at the W Hotel. But it was her. Dustin Hempstead was living there at the time, and we went to a whiskey bar. And that was fun.
Did I drink?
You had a drink that you took like 3 sips of, and you just looked at it the entire night, and just kind of like, it's like, what can I get out of this night? Like,
well, Lal, you actually don't drink in Seattle. In Seattle, you there and you take 3 sips and you think about life. What's next? Yeah.
Could I like tell like a real funny anecdote of a thing that happened with us? Because like Sammy does have his things about how to do cities, and I'm like, and I just buy into it, you know. And it was one time we're on our way to Sacramento, and I'm like, yo man, I gotta use the bathroom, and he's like, come on dog, you can't be going out like a punk and sack dog. And then I was like, dude, Sammy, I have to pee, and he's like, come on man, we're in Sac, home of the punk dog, you can't get out here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait. And he just kept laughing at me as I was in pain and kept just calling Sac the home of the punk. It was the funniest thing ever.
For any of our viewers of Sac, I do apologize for that. That was 2013 me. I'm, a lot.
Yeah,
a lot more PC now. So, but that trip to Sac. That one was quite life or death, right? That was the same trip.
Was it? Yeah. With when we we literally almost died. You want to tell it?
On the way back, I don't remember we were talking about your recent breakup or something like that. I think, right?
No, and you made me sound horrible in your blog. I was so pissed off when I read it.
Oh, we were talking about you had an argument with your girlfriend. You had an argument with your girlfriend.
Yeah, but the way. All right, so here's what happened. It's really like it's really a pain when you read something about yourself from your friend. And I remember but then Sammy wrote something later that I'm going to tell y'all later that made me not as mad so Sammy's so basically what happened is we're driving and it was raining, and then the car spun like 5 times. And if there were more cars on the road, we really would have been in some serious trouble. And Sammy, I see his blog and a bunch of people like this one comic, Stroy Moy, who's very, he'd be asking me stuff like, so how much money do you make? So then Stroy asks everybody how much money they make, right? So Stroy's like, I heard you're having problems with your girlfriend, Lyle. And I'm like, where'd you hear that? He said, oh, it was on Sammy's blog. And I'm like, hold on, what's a blog? And then I go to the computer, and then I read it, and then I'm reading in Sammy's voice, and it's like, and as the rain intensified, Lyle's anger intensed when he talked about the situation with his girlfriend. Like, what the fuck? You make me sound like a monster.
That's good, right? That's good prose, yeah.
And I was always mad about it. Then you put your dad's personal business out there. He was like, your dad was cheating or something. I'm like, okay, he did that to his daddy too. He just basically Arab Quincy Jones.
Dude, I learned things about myself on my blog that I didn't even tell myself. So it's pretty crazy, man. A lot gets out on there. A lot of leaked stuff. But yeah, we almost died. We spun out on the road, and we made it through that one. So let's sip some wine. You down to play a game?
Yeah. Can I tell one more anecdote?
Yeah, one more anecdote. Let's go.
All right, this is a little. Everybody here is 21 and up and not has good sensibilities, right? All right.
We don't check IDs at the door. So.
Okay, cool. I can cuss on this.
Or sensibility.
Yeah.
Okay, so one time, and this was first girl. I was she wasn't a girlfriend, but we were dating and blah 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 blah. And it turned out she somebody, and it was I was and she was older. I was 21, 22, and she was 30, right? So anyway, so I'm just like tripping off it. And then this is during Sammy's 1,000 Days, nearing the end. And, you know, we're both just like, I'm like, women. And he's just like, comedy, comedy, comedy. And we're driving. It's night. I actually think we might have been coming back from Sac or Yuba City or like somewhere up north. But anyway, so Sammy's, he's like, you know, Lyle, like one thing is about guys like us. We're funny. So no matter what, they are never going to meet somebody as funny as us. And they're always going to be thinking, yeah, they're going to laugh. But they're going to be like, you know what? I laughed harder when I was with him. And I was like, damn, man, like, you right. And then Sammy said, come on, dog. You know, that's just some bullshit I tell myself. You know, they're probably stuck in it with a Chris Rock special in the background. The big piece of chicken.
Damn. That one should go on stage. Let me write that down.
That was the funniest thing I ever, that was like in top 5 of the funniest moments I ever had in private.
Great. Love it. You ready to play a game?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's welcome our resident game show host, live from Omicron, Katie.
Thanks.
Hey, Katie.
How's it going?
Good.
As Sammy has told you multiple times, I have COVID, so we'll get that out of the way.
Then get away from me.
Yeah, right. I'll cough directly onto the screen. Make sure you have your masks on. We're gonna play a little game called Coal or No Coal. Lyle, do you celebrate Christmas or any holiday during this time of year? Or
Yes, I'm Muslim.
Okay. But you're aware of how Santa works?
Yeah.
Good. Sammy warned me that you were going to make fun of me the whole time, so.
That's so funny.
He put it on his blog, so it was good. I had it ahead of time. What we're going to do is that both of you are going to decide whether these famous people deserve coal or no coal, so they're naughty or nice this year. I also I'm probably the resident creeper, and I kind of pay attention to everyone's social media. And one thing I noticed is that you're not very good with names, celebrity names. So I made sure I added photos for you, so maybe that will help. Right? Right?
Well,
okay.
now I have to make fun of you.
All right. So the first one is Drake. So, Lyle, I'll have you go first, whether you think Drake is naughty or nice, whether he deserves coal or no coal, and then Sammy, you can go afterwards.
I'm gonna say he deserves coal this year. I don't like the things he was telling women on his last album.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Sammy's probably.
Did you hear his last album? Okay.
Yeah.
Like his last album, it was like, I gotta be single. You can't control me. I'm like, why are you telling these women that? Right? Like, you kind of messing up my life right now.
Sammy,
you didn't hear his recent album, right? Girls Want Coal, where I'm from. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and say Drake is nice because he's from Canada. He really can't do otherwise.
Fair enough. Also, with these games, Sammy usually just goes with the opposite. So make sure you just paint him right into a corner. Make him look
okay. I appreciate the cheat sheet.
All right, Sammy, we'll have you go next here. Zendaya. If you don't recognize her, she was in a lot of movies this year. She was in a movie where she was just didn't say anything the entire time, but somehow she was the star.
I can see why.
She didn't make it onto my radar this year, so I would say that's her bad. So she's not good.
I'm gonna say she gets cold for 2 reasons. One, I only watched The Wire and The Sopranos. I only watched 2 TV shows. Like, show me that gangster. Like, that's just me all 24/7 or whatever. I watch something. And 2, I don't like it when like be like, oh, it's a diverse cast and it just be Zendaya, you know. So, you need to get you some Lakeith Stanfield in there. Get you Zazie Beetz.
Okay, that's fair. The next one, this one might be a little bit tougher, or not. Mike Pence.
Look, man, he went through a lot with that fly. you know. So like I'm real simple. Like man, like you was just at your work, just trying to keep your job, and then you had like a fly on you, and then everybody's clowning on you. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, he don't go on the internet. You know, it's like give Mike Pence some coal because I feel like he doesn't please his wife just by the fact that you know he's like I can't be in a room with other women, and I'm like, all right, that lets me know some weird stuff going on. And that's just like what he's willing to say in public. And it's like, yo, even if you do that, because like me, it's a lot of ignorant stuff about Lyle Barron's, but I have enough sense to like be like, you know, I can't be letting the world know that. But Mike Pence don't have that sense. So I'm imagining like the bad stuff he does is like really bad. So like I'll give him his coal.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Mike Pence coal as well because he actually on record said not supporting the coal industry is un-American.
All right. This one might be a little bit more controversial. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson together as a collective. I couldn't find any photos that weren't grainy and from far apart or on Staten Island. So what do we think?
Yeah, I say nice. I want to see the sex tape. So whatever helps. Get that out. I don't want to get in the way of that. I don't want them to be just all covered in coal, you know.
You want to see this Pete? All right, never mind. I was gonna do some Italian food joke with it, like yeah, and then she's sucking this while he's eating a chicken parm. Like, I don't know. You know, I'm giving them coal for multiple reasons. One, Kanye brought Pete around Kim. Okay, that's disloyal right there. Okay, so it's coal for both of them. Like, wait, what? You gonna smash the homie? Like Ray J said. You know, you can't just go and smash the homie. Like, go out. Like, if you're gonna be single, go out into a different world. You know, don't go right down the street. Like, so that's one. Two, she got the one good thing about this is Kanye and Drake did that Free Larry Hoover concert, and we got Drake and Kanye on stage doing back-to-back songs together. And now it's really Kanye doing his like, let me get my back show. So I'm like, I do appreciate something came of that. But no, man, they get cold. Also, look, this might be a little biased, but as somebody that had a kind of ambiguous white girlfriend break up with him, I don't like the idea of like, I would prefer she went with, you know, bothers me. Like, it's like, man, white man wins again. You know, can like, just like go get you Kevin Durant or something. Like, you go, like, I don't know. I'm like a little bit of hater, but yeah, they get their cold.
Got it. All right. On the other end, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Snoop Dogg. Look at that happy little photo of Snoop Dogg. He's so happy. Lyle, what do you think?
You can't give Snoop coal. Like, he doesn't bother anybody. He's Snoop. Like, can I tell you something? I love geriatrics. He's not but he's geriatric by rapper standards. He's like 50. But look, let me tell you something. Snoop Dogg, I like how he uses social media because he's such an old person the way he does it. Like he all he does is post memes, and then it'll be like him smoking weed, listening to a song, and just being like, yeah, that shit hard right there. You know, it's like he'll okay, so Dr. Dre, right? Dr. Dre got served. Dr. Dre going through a divorce. This is a bad year for black men with white women. You know, it ain't been this bad a year since OJ and Nicole. But so anyway, so Dr. Dre and his white wife got divorced, right? And then she served him papers at it was either his mother or his grandmother's funeral, right? And everybody's like, damn. And like on one hand, like my mom was like, well, you know that don't leave the house. And I'm like, come on, take his side, mom. But like, I'm laughing because my mom right here. But what happened right though is it's like that happened and Snoop Dogg got on Instagram. And he's like, you know, Dr. Dre, you know, you're gonna come through this. You've always been a leader for us, and you've always been able to turn a negative into a positive. And you know, I just want to see people shine. And like, I appreciate this. You know, like I like this Snoop, man. Give him a toy. You know what? Like, leave the cookies and the milk for Snoop. That's how I feel.
What about you, Sammy?
I'm gonna give Snoop coal just because he can probably use it for his industrial sized lighter.
That was so simple and sweet. Okay. Now something completely different. Fred Durst doing his
Fred
dad
Durst?
vibe. Yeah, Fred Durst did like 3 shows with Limp Bizkit, and then they canceled them because they didn't trust the rest of their audience, which is fair. I wouldn't trust a Limp Bizkit audience either. But this is him dressed up as a dad.
Okay, Katie, I got a quick question, right? Did he age bad, or is that like a wig? Like what happened?
It's a wig.
Okay.
I mean, he probably did age bad, but the wig doesn't help.
Yeah.
What do we think, Sammy?
I'm gonna give him coal as well, just for not making any more music, or not making enough music that are, again, off my radar. You have so much money, you could have done so many things with that.
What about you, Lyle?
I will not give him coal because he hasn't been making music. So for the reason Sammy won't give him, so for the reason Sammy gives him coal, I won't give him coal.
Okay. Now we have Megan Thee Stallion, probably one of the most influential artists of the year. And love that dress on her. What are we thinking? Lyle?
I'm gonna give her a stocking stuffer.
Keep it at that.
Keep it at that. Whether you just say naughty or nice, right? Where the coal.
Sure.
That's the point of the game. Right.
I was making a sexual innuendo, but
for sure. No, we got that.
I thought I was supposed to be entertaining, but all right, I'll play.
Curb it back, Lyle. Curb it back.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the Midwest audience.
We just must have our Midwest demographic.
My apologies to the flyover KO comedy demographic. Let's go. I'm gonna just go naughty and nice. Let's go double in.
Excellent. Sammy?
Megan Thee Stallion is everywhere. I see her in like commercials now, and people talk about her, and I've seen so many people bring her up, like, to people who don't know about her, and like, it's Megan Thee Stallion. Like I heard of like at least 5 comics when they're a sound guy was like, hey, what music do you want me to bring you on to? And they're like, oh, Megan Thee Stallion. Make sure you spell it with 2 E's. She really created the talk with the whole "the" thing. So what I'm saying is, she deserves a really good Christmas present.
Leave it at that one too.
I'm gonna give her a stocking stuffer. I'm sorry. Can I say that?
The Midwest says, well, they've left a while ago. They were very offended a while ago. So. Someone completely different, Taylor Swift.
Oh god.
Yeah, here we go. Sammy, you go first.
I would give her a gift and then have Kanye take it away from her right away.
Got it. Lyle?
That was just such a good joke. I just want to do my Kanye impression.
So Kanye takes it away from her, and
okay, what's the gift though?
It's a new microphone.
So this microphone, okay, I feel like Steve Jobs, Albert Einstein, okay? So Taylor, look, I know you had a wonderful Christmas, but you not thinking about Kwanzaa? You not thinking about Hanukkah? Look, that's a great joke. Like I'm gonna say, like, she done annoyed me for a good amount of time. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm just like, why is this girl always talking? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm from the 50s. But what she did was she re-recorded her songs to get her masters back, and I'm like, that's some gangster stuff, So like, I respect that. So I'm like, you know what, like good for you. And then now other artists are like in turn re-recording their catalog so they can get their masters back. So Taylor showed artists the new way and did something revolutionary, man. Give her a present, That's respectable.
All right.
Yeah.
The last one. Yeah, here we go. Michael Jordan. There you go. What are we thinking? Lyle, I'll have you go first because you look so excited about it.
And I took it personally. Okay, I'm gonna say, look, okay, like, so Michael Jordan, I think we all know is a horrible person by now. He's great at basketball. I'll say like he's better than LeBron. He's better than Kobe. Like fine. But like he seems like a really like rude person. Like he's mean as hell, little sociopath. You know, even before he lost his daddy. You know, it's like. But what I will say is he helped so many grown men get through the pandemic with The Last Dance. We had nothing to do. There's no NBA, no NFL, no MLB. We binge watch The Last Dance. We call each other up like, hey, what you think of Last Dance? Oh, yeah. Last Dance. Oh, man, then Michael. And like, he just gave grown men something to do, you know, other than, you know, because we was going crazy. So I feel like anytime somebody can just occupy a grown man's time, you got to appreciate them. So, you know what? Give it up for Michael. Like, no Cole.
What about you, Sammy?
I'm going to give Michael the Cole. Where Cole is an acronym for Champion of All LeBrons.
Did you do that in advance?
Nope. Swear to God.
Okay, well, this leads into the next one perfectly. Does Sammy deserve Cole or not Cole? This one's for you.
Oh, this is going to be fun. So Sammy does not deserve Cole because he brought us all here together.
Aww.
You know, and we got to appreciate a guy like Sam. No, I'm going to give you flowers right now, Sammy. Because one thing is like, outside of all the fun anecdotes and all that, and all the stage time and all the times he ran the light while doing my shows in person. You know, if he ever comes to Minnesota, be careful, Katie. If he has, but it's you go run that light. But Sammy, he always brings people together. And Sammy, one thing that's very impressive is he's very about himself and his growth, while also bringing people together and really helping people progress. And like, you gotta appreciate that. So no Cole.
Oh, that's so nice, Sammy.
Nice. Thank you, Lyle.
I can't wait to hear how you're gonna give yourself Cole.
I don't know why myself.
You got my real estate picture.
That's a great photo. It was a great photo. We wanted everyone to see a nice smile.
Yeah.
All right, Sammy, it's your turn. Lyle deserve Cole or no Cole? Again, Sammy.
I know what he's really thinking, but he's like, do I pick the comedy one or the real one?
Whichever one has the best joke. I'm trying to figure it out. You know, I'm gonna give Lyle Cole, and that's because look at this. Look at the picture of this gentleman here. This is a very business savvy guy right here. This guy in this picture, look at this page. He's basically saying, give me some coal, I'm gonna turn it into profit. You can make $1 million with that coal, Lyle. You know how to flip coal and turn it into gold.
I like this. Give this man more hard times. He'll figure it out. All right.
It works. You
give Lyle some chitlins, you'll have a meal. I get it.
All right, that was my last one for today.
Oh man,
you did a really nice job. That was so sweet.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Nice ending.
Horrible.
Very, very nice. Well, thank you, Katie. Everybody give it up for Katie. She's now cured of Omicron. She's released. We can release her now.
No, I have to stay inside for 10 days. That's not how that works.
Have you cheated at all, Katie?
Have I cheated? I literally got my COVID test 4 hours ago, so I hope not.
I mean,
Okay,
do you?
so
What I mean is, like, do you plan on going for a walk or like doing any like, I don't know.
I don't know. This is a great excuse to stay away from my family, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna milk that for what it's worth. But maybe I'll go walk around outside. It's like -10 outside. I don't want to go outside.
Oh wow.
Okay.
You know,
It's
10 days goes by real fast if you have a time machine. I'm just saying, if you had a time machine right now, you go 14 days in the future, nobody's gonna know. Anyways, I'm not. And that's how Omicron was created. Well, Lyle, thanks so much for joining us today. This was a great chance to catch up with you.
Yeah.
Anything you want to plug? Stageworks, New Year's Eve, 2 shows, 7 and 10, 8 and 10.
Yeah. 8 and 10 p.m. shows. Okay. Here's the things I want to plug. 1, New Year's Eve show. If you're in the Bay Area, if you're not, I'm gonna pretend you're gonna get on a plane. You're not gonna get on a plane to see me. You know. Second, social media, man. Just follow me on Instagram and Twitter and see the videos. And I have a podcast called Let's Unpack That, where it's I share a lot of my nuanced opinions about certain individuals in society. Thank you guys, Mike. Oh, and then I have an album that you guys can get on iTunes or Spotify or whatever, called Couples Therapy. So, check that out if you want to hear my actual stand-up. And YouTube, follow my Lyle Barron's YouTube page and like stuff. Don't give feedback,
just like thumbs up, no actual texts.
Yeah, I mean, you ever have somebody just leave a comment and you can just tell they're an old, and just by the it was good. What I would do is just cut it down, and I would use your voice more.
Right.
This is what I do.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks again for stopping by, and hope I get to see you soon.
Likewise, man.
Everybody give a hand for our friend Lyle Barons. Thank you for coming on the show. We now have an amazing musical act. It's our first time joining us here on the So Happy Hour. I want everybody to start getting mentally prepared for the live musical stylings of Becky Sanders.
Hello, how's it going? Can you hear me? Oh, I've been spotlighted. Just want you all to know what's happening on my screen. Happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm gonna sing you a couple of my songs.
Woo!
You used to love me and I used to know. I carried you with me wherever I'd go. But now it seems you're not sure, and I must love you with a broken heart. Now through my pride out on the ground, I just want you around. I've had you and I want more, but I'm still picking pieces from the floor. And I'm done wondering if we'll ever feel right again. I'm done wondering if you'll ever come around. You used to love me and I used to know. Was walking on sunshine, but now I've been brought low. And I would join you back on the clouds, but I must love you with a broken heart. And I threw my pride out on the ground. I just want you around. I've had you and I want more, but I'm still picking pieces from the floor. And I'm done wondering if we'll ever feel right again. I'm done wondering if you'll ever come around. And if the cold ache tears us apart, please know I wanted to keep it together. You used to love me and I used to know. Now instead of I love you, if we'll ever feel right again. I'm done wondering if you'll ever come round. You broke my heart, and I thought it would mend. Now I can see you just break it again. But I'm done wondering. I'm done wondering. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nothing like some torch songs around Christmas, right?
Hey Becky, can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah,
would you
absolutely.
mind dropping your Venmo for us in the chat? So if anybody wants to send you a tip, is that okay? Sorry, I forgot to ask it for you. Yeah.
I would love to do that. Happy Venmo Christmas. Right? Okay.
Remember, this is a free show, everybody. So if you want to tip the performers, you got Becky Sanders right there. And Lau Barron's right
really
there.
hard to
Thank you so much.
Thank you for asking. Speaking of tips, there's like a small chance that that like my delivery for my dinner arrives during my son. I got the timing a little off. It'll be fine. First, more Twitch songs. Is that okay? Or I don't know. Am I interrupting?
Yeah, no, keep it going.
Okay. Cheers. Every man I've loved has wanted to control me, conquer me, then own me, tame my wild ways. But I'm like a messenger bird. Throw me to the wind and I'll always come home. But if you put me in a cage, I'll cry and I'll moan and I'll ache, and eventually I'll break free and I'll be on my way. I will want to love you, but I won't be able to stay. But every man I've loved has wanted to critique me, nitpick, mold, beseech me, tame my wild ways. But I'm like a messenger bird. Throw me to the wind and I'll always come home. But if you put me in a cage, I'll cry and I'll moan and I'll ache, and eventually I'll break free and I'll be on my way. I will want to love you, but I won't be able to stay. Just let me be free to be me. Just let me be free. Just let me be. But every man I've loved has wanted to contempt me, snicker, scold, resent me, tame my wild ways. But I'm like a messenger bird. Throw me to the wind and I'll always come home. But if you put me in a cage, I'll cry and I'll moan and I'll ache, and eventually I'll break free and I'll be on my way. I want to love you, but I won't be able to stay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna just do one more here. Those are my songs, so you gotta find me to listen to them. Becky Rocks on Instagram. There we go. I plugged a thing. I'm gonna sing one more song that is not one of my songs. It's just a song that makes me think of the holidays, even though it's not strictly a holiday song. For any other currently holiday orphans for now. feel free to dance and like jig. That's how you can best make me feel good for this one. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, in that bog there was a hole, a rare hole, a rattling hole, a hole in the bog and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, in that hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, a tree in the hole, in the hole, in the bog, and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, on that tree there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, a branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole in the bog, and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, on that branch there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, a nest on the branch of the tree in the hole in the bog, and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, in that nest there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, a bird in the nest on the branch of the tree, and the tree in the hole in the bog, and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, on that bird there was a feather, a rare feather, a rattling feather, a feather on the bird, and the bird on the nest on the branch of the tree in the hole in the bog, and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, on that feather there was a flea, a rare flea, a rattling flea, a flea on the feather on the bird, and the bird in the nest on the branch of the tree, and the tree in the hole in the bog, and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Well, on that flea there was a shoe, a rare shoe, a rattling shoe, a shoe on the feather on the bird, and the bird in the nest on the branch of the tree in the hole in the bog, and the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Oh, lo, the rattling bug, the bug down in the valley. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Becky. One more hand for Becky Sanders, everybody.
Becky!
Thank you so much for coming to the final So Happy Hour of the year. We appreciate you supporting this whole year. It's been a fantastic year with you all. You gonna say something or what? Give it up for our amazing team of So Happy Hour writers. Putting themselves out at risk, getting infected for the job. Our co-executive producer Katie and Jeremiah, aka Major Aubrey. So one more hand for everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Happy hour. Merry holidays to all of you. And happy almost New Year.
The club.
I can feel it. I can feel the energy. None of you motherfuckers are scared of Omicron. Not one more, right? Nobody here is afraid of Omicron. They chose the scariest Greek letter they could, dude. They're like, give us the one with 3 syllables. They wouldn't even be able to say that. Omicron.
Greek letters. Like I pledged to frat in college. That's traumatizing, bringing me back. Every time there's a new variant, I'm like, I had to learn that dude. And they keep skipping letters, dude. Like I didn't even know there was an alpha. When was there an alpha? They've been skipping because they're like, we can't have a beta. That's what people won't be afraid of. That's a beta. Then they went straight to Delta just to over a whole airlines. And there was like a lambda for a minute, but you didn't hear about that. Silence of the lambda, right? And then they're like, what's the scariest one? Yeah, Omicron! I'm a robot that eats children! Stay at home and buy all the in the world! Omicron! When they could have skipped over to the next letter in the alphabet, which is pi, dude! That would have been so perfect for the holidays, the pi variant! That makes me want to visit Grandma! We're American is apple pie variant up in this! That's how the news is. They want to scare you, dude. They're like, we don't know much about Omicron yet, but until we do, stay terrified. Buy as much as you can. Guys gotta be scared, man, because if not, someone at the news is gonna lose their job and dude. But we're running out of letters. Like, what's next? They're gonna be doing like double letters. You'd be like, the Sigma Chi variant, bro. Let's go, dude. You wanna come in the Sigma Chi house, you gotta take some shots.